Going for a bit of a bike ride this morning to go and get some coffee. So we find ourselves in Hamilton again. I haven't been here since last year, obviously.
And why do you sound so annoyed about it?
Oh, I like Hamilton. We're just trying to figure out where to go.
Again? Road trippers.
It's a very nice old inland town.
Not the Kiwi one, sorry guys.
The Tron. Bought some bread this morning, so we're having a bit of a break to eat something. We might go have a coffee because I really need to pee. But this is, where are we? Dunkeld in the Grampians, which you can see up there behind the building. Got Britt to start driving and she's taken my sunglasses already. So rude. What nerve does she have to lose her sunglasses all the time? It's a sign we should eat some more bread. We've stopped in a town called Amphitheatre because we bought some meat while we were in Portland and I saw a sign for electric barbecue, so we're gonna go check out the scene. I don't think I've actually ever personally used one of these camp. Oh, hang on a second. No, last time I did this was on Year 9 camp. About to start meat-free May, so we've got to have our day in the sun while we still can. Not that we really eat that much meat these days anymore, but the fact that we can't eat it at all throughout May, we might as well have some beforehand. Fruits of our labour.
Gotta make the most of our last meat weekend before meat-free May.
Yeah, I was saying that.
So I've just been informed that Jake has been keeping something from me and that the car has a blinking petrol light and has had for some time. In fact, we passed a petrol station in that time and Jacob thought, no, let's wait another town.
Yeah, well, 40 kilometres is within the car's means, I reckon, to be honest. Every time I fill the tank up, it's a 45 litre tank, and even when it gets down to blinking, you only chuck about 37, 38 litres into it. So 40 kilometres on the blinking, I think is achievable.
Okay, gambler, you're pushing the car. If it dies on us, I am not being held responsible for this.
As you can see, it's starting to get on here a bit in Australia, and we still haven't found a campsite yet. This trip is taking us a lot longer than we had anticipated.
Google Maps lie.
Yeah, it was 20 past 5 now.
We left a whole hour of extra time. It's still not.
We made it to the petrol station.
Yeah.
Now we've got to make it to a campsite.
Yeah.
We've decided to hang out in this town here for the night.
Jacob couldn't find a campsite.
We ran out of time.
He had one job.
Actually had like safe flyers and whatnot. She bought some to Granddad.
As a joke?
No, semi-seriously. You have to understand Eleanor was like 8 or 9 when she decided to be a vegetarian. Okay, so we're in the local pub. We've booked a room and now we're going to have some dinner. We got some beers as well.
It's not exactly camping, but I'm pretty happy.
Yeah, we'll make the best out of a bad situation. When you're paying $130 a night, you might as well take advantage of the facilities, right? Made myself a pot of tea. And here's sandwich with sausage. And we've been searching high and low for all the power points in which to charge stuff with. So I got as much juice as possible for when we go camping. Hotel we stayed in burnt down in 1993, so the second story is no longer there, so I guess then they must have built some units which we've been staying in, which were
slightly overpriced.
Yep, kind of a bit past it.
Tent up in 5 minutes. I thought I might just see if he's capable. Shall we just stand here and watch?
As it seems, we're very stuck in traffic here in the middle of nowhere.
Just bit.
Goes on for quite a while back there. Turns out it's kind of a big deal, huh, Britt?
Yeah, just a bit.
We're gonna go have a look in a tiny house. Kind of regret leaving this some block away now.
Yeah.
I might have to make a trip to go back and get it.
It might have to be done.
Britt's looking for some underwear.
10-12. Success.
Now the internet knows what underwear size you are. Gotland sheep.
And spraying everyone driving past,
Watching some of the speakers.
and there's like
This
all
guy's
these
talking about
dance,
doing
you know,
big,
these
long bike
women
rides.
dancing on the stage, and these.
Cleaned some of our containers out. Had some nice paella for lunch. Probably didn't see that. But this is Eldorado. Trying out some of the Beechworth cider. Eldorado Gold Dredge. I didn't realise it was such a big structure, eh? So the dredge has been put on to like a gravel bed, so it appears that it's floating. But pretty fascinating. Pretty crazy. So big. When you do actually find these places, you're like, oh, one of the best kept secrets around here.
People, they probably survive if they're old enough to survive.
Yeah.
With word of mouth.
We've
We found a tiny little brewery
15 k's off
that
the
wasn't
beaten
in their
track.
brewery
Yeah,
book. And she said they've been open, what, 19 years, did she say?
18 and a half years.
And they like to keep it on the DL because they're quite happy just to plod along and not become the next hip thing.
And this is their beer garden. We're the only ones sitting here, and there's a couple groups outside the front as well.
They're probably locals, I would hazard a guess. Just some casual rainbow lorikeets.
Some extra protein in my beer, as Dad would say. Just my luck. Why do insects love flying into your drinks so much? Like some dinner on the fire. Britt's first time camping.
True.
We've got the fire going with our little pot, which we bought from the Salvation Army as well for $2. So we're boiling some water.
Taking
And
a fair
then
while.
we're going to make some baked beans to have with our bread, which is over there in the towel. We've got our baked beans and bread. Pretty good, huh?
Mm.
So we're tidying up the tent. I just woke up this morning, it's about 7 o'clock.
Yackandandah, that doesn't sound like a real word. I think you're making it up.
Yackandandah is a town with a real fighting spirit.
Is that really what she says in the show? How do you
Probably.
remember that?
She says that about every single town.
I see.
It's always fighting spirit. Breakfast at St. Monday. So what's special about this cafe is they don't have any plastics.
They've had a plastic wise program which apparently started in Yackandandah, which is pretty awesome.
So Britt's frothing over that, and I've got some sausage, some halloumi, some pumpkin, some potato roasty, mum, and we've got some eggs as well.
Oh, and the cafe has all our favourite magazines.
Yeah. Apple cider. Got myself a bottle for later. We've been managing to find a few coins here and there, so I was like, might as well try the wares. It's the Beechworth Town Hall. Mention all the old dances they would have had in here. Now it's just quiet. And some yarns with the guy from Eldorado Wines.
Pretty nice
It was,
guy.
yeah.
I think he liked us.
Yeah, we bought a bottle of rosé that Britt really liked, but man, there was a 125-year-old, what was it? Shiraz Vines, wasn't it?
I can't remember now.
Yeah.
It was good. It was
Yeah,
very good.
oh my god, so good. I'm pretty sure it was Shiraz.
There's a Salvation Army.
Trying some beers at British Road Brewery. Very exciting. Gonna get some pizza too. Making beans on the fire.
People will still come though, because they would have planned in their
So we're in Bendigo at the moment. My phone died this morning and we haven't really had an opportunity to charge it until now. So we went into the brew house for a big breakfast at 10 o'clock and some coffee. So now we're all fueled up and we've got some juice in our phones. Britt's gone to another roastery because there she can get some zero waste coffee beans. So I've been tasked to go back to the car and then go and find her. Anyway, so Bendigo. Here's some more of it. There are some really nice old buildings in around here. A lot of
Exhibit A.
gardens. There's the tram line that goes through the middle of the city here.
Needless to say, I could probably convince Jacob to live in Bendigo. I just don't know if I'd want to live in Bendigo.
Look at that.
What?
So some cows mating.
Oh, I didn't see the sex. I missed the sex. Why do I always miss the sex?
This is Avoca, one of the small towns that I wanted to stop in on the way here. How do you say it?
I don't know, but I think it's Africa.
Okay, well, I was going to say there was a sign just outside town that somebody had vandalized, so it's spelled A-V-O-C-A, and somebody put D-O on the end of it, so it said avocado. Got my driver, so I've been benched.
Is that what happened?
Yeah. Now we're in Ararat again. If you remember from a previous day-by-day video, this is the park bench in which we stopped in Ararat to eat our lunch.
Are you sure it's exactly that park
No,
bench?
it's 100% exactly that
I did
park
not
bench.
remember it that well.
And now we're going to do some more rock shopping like we did last time. Just found herself a men's reflector jacket for riding around. And I thought I'd give you guys a bit of a look of Ararat, because in the last video I don't think I showed you any of it because we were only just passing through. There are some big old nice buildings here.
I suppose today where we're just passing through.
Yeah, completely different.
Yep.
My phone died, so have to pick this up hours later after I've done all my teaching, but we're opening the Sinclair Brewery cider, which is 2.6 standard drinks and 330 mils. That's almost 10% content.
Jacob gonna get sloshed.
So the other day I dropped my thermometer on the floor and shattered it. It was a glass one, so we had to buy a new thermometer for my yogurt making. So here we go now. See how good this works. This is a milk frothing thermometer. So today I've been super busy working my new job. Got called in for lunch at the Max. So I wasn't quite getting enough shifts at the Brass Compass, so I went looking for some more work. And now I've got more work that I can shake a stick at.
Still not full time, but
yeah.
you make it sound like it's full time, don't you?
Yeah. But so I was on wait staff for lunch. And then tonight I had my first time in the bar just by myself. It was pretty quiet, but spun some yarns with some old farts for a while.
Did you close the the pub by yourself?
No, I was let off at 8:30. Tracy was floating around, so she was able to help me whenever I had any problems, but yeah, it was good fun. I was really nervous to begin with, but it kind of worked out.
Republican.
Yeah,